Senior Matt Prater. Senior Mike Millage. And senior Ed Ross.
For the varsity boys, he said no. He said, I'd love to see my sons playing college basketball against one another, but he'll be here for the playoff game.
All right, the JL's Auto Body and Frame Shop opening tip-off. It's the first quarter, and once again back in to steer the ship. Here's Captain Skeensland.
All right, Tom Burrow, 6'4", and 6'11" Ed Ross, and Burrow gets the tip. Oshkosh North with the basketball. Vandenboogard wide open, just inside the three-point arc on the left-hand side. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Ross with the rebound there. Lower league wrestle, and he lays it off the glass, and there's a transition bucket to start the game. Top the key three, on the way for the lead. It's good. Long-range jump shot put up and in by Kelly Flanagan, and Oshkosh North leads it 3-2. The Spartans come into tonight's game averaging 56 points, while the Cardinals are scoring only 43, but it's the Cardinals' defense that's kept it into the game, as they're only giving up 46 points a game. Ed Ross with a short jump shot on the right-hand side. He makes it off the glass and in from about 5 feet out. Down at the other end, Oshkosh North throws it away. Vandenboogard tried to hit Joe Butler slicing to the hoop, and his pass was too high.
Newsflash, Greg. Fond du Lac is hot from the floor, 2 for 2 to start the basketball game. That's exactly what they needed, but now they turn it over.
Yeah, steal by the Spartans. Flanagan quickly into the front court to Butler. Takes it inside. Puts the shot up. Blocked by Ed Ross. Just standing there. Held his hands outstretched. His arms outstretched. Got the block. Sprader at the other end. Baseline 15-footer. No good. Off the back of the rim. Flanagan with the rebound in the outlet to Vanden Bogaert. Dribbles to the free throw line. Back to Flanagan. 22-footer goes 21 feet out of bounds. Nearly saved on a good attempt by Steve Burrow, but he can't keep it in bounds, and Cardinals get it in backcourt.
Well, Fond du Lac 2 for 3 starting the game shooting. And, boy, I don't remember the last time we've made 2 in a row, but good start for Fondy so far tonight. I think it's going to be a wide open, Greg, up and down basketball game, and why not? Both these teams playing for basically a share of place here tonight in the Fox Valley Association.
Matt Sprader to Lee Greshel on the left wing. Ball high over his head. Goes cross-court to Millage. Pump fake. Drives down the lane. One-handed 5-footer, no good. Ed Ross with the putback, no good. Lee Greshel with the offensive rebound. He misses the layup, gets the rebound to Oshkosh North, and Greshel whistled for the foul.
Well, Millage started that off, Greg, driving down the lane on the right-hand side. His high lofter off the window missed. Eddie Ross got a rebound. His tip-in missed. Lee Greshel got a rebound. Then he went underneath the basket, tried a little hook shot. That rolled out, and then Lee was whistled for the foul. 3 chances there for the Redbirds, 0 for 3.
Oshkosh North trailing 4-3. Steal by Lee Greshel, stolen back by the Spartans. Into the corner on the right-hand side to Butler. 22-footer on the way, perfect. 6-4 Oshkosh North with a pair of threes. 5.5 minutes left to go in the opening stanza. Cardinals break the press into the front court. Millage to Springborn. Right-hand side to Sprader. He'll give it back to Springborn, and he'll set up the offense. Drives around to Greshel screen to the right-hand side. Now to Greshel on the left wing. Inside to Ed Ross. He gets the shot blocked by Burrow, but a foul against Oshkosh North. Ed Ross will go to the free throw line for 2 opportunities.
Good to see Eddie get that basketball. And he's had a pretty decent senior season, and I think in order, again, we've mentioned a couple of reasons and a couple of deals why and how Fond du Lac will go deep into the playoffs. You don't have to mention anything beyond if Ed Ross plays well, period, for Fond du Lac to go deep into the tournament. Do you agree with that, Greg, as he misses the first free throw?
Yeah, I do. He's 6'11". He's a force inside. When he's on, he's, just because of his size, nearly impossible to stop. And he makes 1 of 2 free throws to cut the Spartan lead to 1 at 6-5. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Oshkosh North with the basketball in the front court. Flanagan on the right-hand side to Vanden Bogaert. Vanden Bogaert with the basketball. Flanagan rifles a pass down low, intended for Waldenhauer, stolen away by the Cardinals. Right-hand side to Village. Village between the circles to Springborn. On the left to Sprader. Sprader had 3 3-pointers against North in the first meeting. Mike Village with an air ball. 3-point attempt from the right-hand side. Oshkosh North will get it back with 4:35 left to play in the opening period and a 6-5 lead.
Well, the game started out real quick. Both teams hot from the floor. It's really cooled off in the last minute or so. Several air balls by each team, Greg, in the first stanza.
Jordan Shady with the basketball. Left-hand side to Moldenhauer. Now with the basketball at the free throw line is Burrow. Gives it back to Shady. He'll reload the offense, guarded there by Springborn. Shady, the freshman, Springborn, the sophomore. Burrow drives down the lane left-hand side, and he's fouled by Ed Ross.
Now the foul was called on Mike Millage, Greg.
Okay.
Out by the elbow. Millage reached in as North was driving down the lane. They called that on Mike, and so Oshkosh North, Steve Burrow will head to the free throw line, 6'4" senior. Boy, a game, again, started quickly. Has it ever slowed, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. Burrow's first free throw is off the back of the rim. No good. Halfway through the first quarter of play, Cardinals lead it 6-5 on your Mike Music scoreboard. Talking with head coach Dick Diener as Burrow misses them both. Springborn comes away with a rebound. Pass quickly into the front court to Village, and it's too far for him. Stolen away by the Spartans. Joe Butler over Ed Ross up and in from the left-hand side. 8-5 in the game for Butler, North by 3. Nick Diener, we were talking about his kids, Drake and Drew playing for St. Louis, Drake for DePaul. He's seen, and with Travis, offensive foul, Mike Miller in the front court. A wide, smart player. Turns the ball over with 3:42 left to play. Between Travis, Drake, and Drew, Dick says he's in person, seen 29 of their games this year.
Good for him.
23 of them involving his sons.
He's a great father and uncle. You know, I'll tell you what, there's nothing quite like family, Greg, as you are now finding out, as we know, and as Dick knows. Now we got a whistle away from the play. It's going to be a turnover on Oshkosh North. You know, it's good. Dick travels a lot. He'll go to any extent to see the kids, and A+. I think that's absolutely outstanding.
Marquette is playing Cincinnati as we speak.
That game's probably over right about now. We'll try to get a score from Jake back at the studio.
And then St. Louis is taking on Louisville in the second game on ESPN. So Dick hoping to catch some of that basketball game. Cardinals get the ball down low to Ed Ross, and before he puts up the shot, he's fouled, and that will be the second foul on Oshkosh North. Joe Butler down at the other end hit a three-pointer, but because of the foul away from the ball, it didn't count. So the Cardinals trail it 8-5 on your Mike's Music scoreboard, and they've got the basketball. Sean Bartelt and Chris Saberlich have both checked into the lineup. Saberlich on the left baseline. Saberlich to Greshel, free throw line extended on the left. Looking for help, finds Bartelt into the corner. Saberlich for three. Flat shot off the side of the rim. Burrow clears the boards. Outlet to Shady into the front court. Three-point attempt by a wide-open Butler from the baseline is good, and he's perfect from three-point range. He's got 8, a pair of threes, 11-5, 6-point North lead.
What you have to keep in mind about Butler, and sometimes you forget about it.
Ed Ross misses the layup down at the other end.
Sometimes you forget about it because of his style of play. He's just a freshman, Greg.
Wow, he could be, by the time he's a senior, is Shady. Drives down low left-hand side to lay it up and in. 13-5 North on a run. 2:29 left to play in the first on the best game in town, Sunny 97-7.
This is Mike Sofa.
National Exchange Bank, we provide you what you expect and deserve in a bank. Convenient locations, South Main and North Main in Fond du Lac. You want local decisions. Lending and deposit decisions are made right here in your backyard. No corporate headquarters. You want personalized service. Every employee at National Exchange Bank is focused on your financial goals. Convenience with the advantages of a locally owned independent bank. National Exchange Bank, member FDIC.
Badger Tire provides expert for service. The guys at
the best game in town. Sunny 97.7 WFDL.
Cardinals inbound following the timeout, trailing by 8, 13-5. Remember, Oshkosh North was ice cold in that first game, Tom, and boy, they're lighting it up here in the first quarter of play, leading it by 8, 13-5 on your Mike Music scoreboard. Chris Saberlich, free throw line jump shot rejected, blocked by J.P. Henning, but controlled by Springborn. Bounce pass on the left to Bartelt, gets it down low to Greshel, double team, kicks it back out top to Bartelt, right-hand side to Springborn. Springborn down low to Ross, who's double teamed, in trouble, back to Springborn. Inside the lane, Robbie Springborn, no look pass to Saberlich, but a whistle and a foul against Fond du Lac.
Called it on Robbie Springborn, Greg. That might be the first questionable call of the night. I thought Robbie did a nice job penetrating and then a little kind of ducked the ball down to his waist and backhanded it inside. The Emmy Award to Oshkosh North there for falling a first, in my opinion, questionable call of the basketball game, and it goes against Robert Springborn of Fond du Lac. North gets it back. North is a different team that we saw on January 12th of this year, Greg.
Oh, yeah. They're, well, number one, they're making their shots. And they're executing much better on offense. They're moving without the ball. Here's a pass that's knocked out of bounds by Saberlick.
Incidentally, the man-child checks into the Cardinal lineup real quick. Colin West.
North will inbound on the baseline. They lob it out top. Henning three-pointer on the way. Off the front of the rim. Rebound tip controlled by Wiggy Bartell. Saberlick's pass into the front court stolen away. Vanden Bogaert slows it up on the right arc. Goes cross court. Henning with the basketball. He's cut off there by Ross. Right-hand side to Vanden Bogaert. On top of the key for Moldenhauer. On the left to Henning. Lobs the pass down low. Missed layup by Moldenhauer and or by Kyle Radke. Rebound Cardinals down the lane. Sprader collides with a North player. And the blocking foul is called. Could have gone either way.
Now they're going to call that on Matt Luther, I believe, Greg, for the block. Matt Sprader got that outlet pass. And about mid-court, he saw the avenue right down the boulevard, didn't he? Right down the left side of the lane. And then he kind of tentatively went in there until he got to about the top of the silo. And then he went after it and drew the blocking foul. So Matt Sprader, the senior, heads to the charity stripe for 2 throws, and he misses the first. Again, like to thank Dave Bastian and company, climbing aboard tonight, WFDL Radio and Charter Communication, cable channel 14 on the TV. The replay tomorrow night, 6 bells on channel 14. Boy, what a hockey game earlier. USA 3, Russia 2. It's Russia and Belarus for the bronze medal tomorrow. It's USA and Canada for the gold on Sunday.
Sprader makes the second. 13-6. That's Sprader's first. And that ends a 7-0 Spartan run. Talk about trying to get a run going here for the Cardinals in this game. Oshkosh North coming off a 7-0 run before that free throw by Sprader. 45 seconds left to play in the quarter. Oshkosh North with the lead in the basketball. We're down to 40 seconds left. Spartans spreading it out apparently to play for the final shot of the quarter. With the basketball, that's Burrow near the top of the key to Henning. Colin West steals it and is whistled for the foul, got him on the arm with 26 seconds left, and that'll be the 15th foul on the Redbirds.
I know we're up here 40 rows or so, but that looked like a pickpocket job by the man-child, didn't it? Looked like he got it clean, but
he anticipated it well.
Yeah, he did.
He knew what was going to happen there, and he went to steal.
And I'm kind of bummed out because we could have seen Colin slam one down with his excellent jumping ability. Leaps like a kangaroo.
Not many people realize that Colin West had only 5'10".
He would have thrown it off the board, picked it off, and two-handed reversed it. I'm positive of that.
You're right. Free throw line jump shot on the way by Molden. Off the back of the rim, bounces straight up in the air again, and we've come to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1 on your Mike's Music scoreboard, Oshkosh North 15, Fond du Lac 6 on the best game in town, Sunny 97.7 and Charter Cable Channel 14.
Our team of financial experts will help you tackle all your banking needs. The First Star free checking game plan gives you no minimum balance requirements, no monthly maintenance fees, and your first order of checks is free. Rush into your local First Star office today to open your account. Serving Fond du Lac with 3 locations, Main Street, Mars Street, and North Fond du Lac. First Star, bank without boundaries. $100 minimum deposit required to open account. Overdraft protection and check return are not available with First Star free. Member FDIC.
Log on to the South Valley's At Work Connection. Sunny 97.7 WFDL.
Back at Fond du Lac as we start the second quarter. Fondy gets the basketball. Matt Sprader will launch a 3 from 20. He missed it by 3 feet. Air ball. Scramble for the basketball. Pat Randall, who just checked in, got it top of the key on the right-hand side. Randall, nice job going to the floor. Cardinals have Wiggy Bartelt, Matt Sprader, Pat Randall, Ed Ross, and Colin West out there. And again, away from the play, Colin West is called for a push-off foul. And so the Cardinals turn it over again, trailing in this basketball game 15-6. Oshkosh North in their blacks with the dark green and gold numeral and trims. Fondy in their home whites with the red and black numerals and trim. Viola and Stensland tonight on the Sun and on the Tube. And now a traveling violation as Mike Moldenhauer drove into the lane, lost control, and he walked with the rock. And so Fondy, now Chris Saberlich, quickly checks back in as the man-child will have to sit, picking up his second foul. Fondy with the basketball, backcourt, that's Sprader as he zigzags up the court over the timeline, left-hand side to Ross baseline. Eddie with a couple of dribbles, turnaround 5-foot baseline. Jay off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by North. Here comes Vanden Bogaard to the free throw line, elbow, right-hand side jump shot. Eddie Ross with a pull. Outlet pass to Pat Randall to three-quarters court, and Randall gets it right-hand side to Saberlich. Chris on the arc, free throw line extended on the right-hand side. Lob pass in for Ross. Tip, lost inside. North has the basketball. Mike Moldenhauer, left to right. Transition, forecourt, left-hand side. Now Flanagan with a rock to the corner to Joe Butler, back to the top. Vanden Bogaard was wide open. Oh, one more step, and he'd have been in Chicago right there. Now a tip from behind by Saberlich. Almost lost, but Butler gets a three off. It's off the back, no good. Wiggy Bartelt, he's got 4 boards so far tonight, and he clears the glass and brings it to the forecourt. Randall, right-hand side with the rock, loses the dribble, looking for Sprader, gets it to him, covered there by Butler. Sprader, top the silo on the right-hand side to Randall. Couple of dribbles and pass to the left to Saberlich. Cardinals playing perimeter basketball, and a whistle and a foul on Mike Moldenhauer. Boy, some action. 5:33 left here in the second quarter, excuse me. It is still 15-6 North on your Mike's Music scoreboard. Substitutions, Robbie Springborn into the Redbird lineup. And Lee Greschel is going to check in here on the next whistle. Springborn with the basketball in the backcourt. Dribbles into the forecourt right-hand side. That's Sprader into the corner to Saberlich. Thought about the three, but wouldn't take it. I think that was a design play, and Coach Diener wanted Saber to shoot the rock. Instead, Robbie Springborn knifes down the lane and puts in a 5-footer. 15-7, other end. Shot by Oshkosh North. 5th rebound for Wiggy Bartelt. Mr. Clean tonight for Fond du Lac on the boards is Wiggy Bartelt. He's got 5 rebounds. Sprader, left-hand side, Saberlich, forecourt. Zigzags to Springborn, elbow left-hand side. Sprader just inside the arc. 18-footer, nothing but nylon. 4 in a row for Fond du Lac. Back to within 5 at 15-10. North with the basketball. Corner Butler on the left-hand side. Back out to the top to Steve Burrow. Burrow with it to Butler. Free throw line extended to the left-hand side. Bounce pass inside. Turnaround 10-footer. Nice shot by Burrow, Greg. He was guarded by Eddie Ross. Eddie made him fade away, and he put it up and in from about 10 feet out. Boy, fast-moving action here in the second quarter. Springborn dribbles top of the silo. Inside pass stolen away by Butler. Here comes North. 3-on-3. Butler will drive the length, play it up. No good. But a foul is called on Robbie Springborn, and that'll send Joe Butler to the stripe for 2 with 4:35 left here in the second quarter. Oshkosh North leading this basketball game 17-10 on your Mike's Music scoreboard.
I'll tell you right now, Butler's only a freshman. He's one of the best players in the conference right now. This is the second game we've seen him play. By the time he's a senior, my prediction, he'll be the best player in the Fox Valley Association.
All right. Well, he's the best player tonight. He's got 9 points after making that free throw, and he gives an 8-point lead at 18-10. Number 32, Joe Butler. Eyes, sets, shoots. No good. Greschel with a rebound. Outlet pass to Saberlich, and the Cardinals again will get into that half-court offense. Right-hand side, Sprader dribbles to the center of the court, goes cross-court to Randall. Cardinals running a form of the weave, top of the key. They got it to Sprader. His long J off the mark, no good. North with a rebound. Here comes Jordan Shady, another youngster, just a freshman. Well, I'll tell you what, a foul is called on Fond du Lac. You look at this Oshkosh North lineup, Greg, couple of freshmen, couple of sophomores, several juniors. They are very young and could be tough in the next coming years as Jordan Shavy, the 5'6" Frosch, will head to the charity stripe in the bonus situation.
Didn't Oshkosh North and Appleton West one of their 2 losses this year?
Surprisingly, well, when they play well together, you're right.
That shows you that this is a team struggling this year only because you look at their roster. They've got a couple of freshmen. They've got some sophomores that are starting. I'll tell you what, in a couple of years, this will be the team. We said this about Appleton West.
Yes, we did.
A couple of years ago. We said Appleton West was going to be the team to beat in a couple of years, and they are. This is going to be the team to beat in 2 years. They'll be the best team in the conference.
Shavy makes both free throws. North has a 10-point lead. Again, congratulations to the JVs. Matt Saporsky, a buzzer beater tonight for Fond du Lac to get the JV win. Cardinals just get it inbounds to Pat Randall. Mike Village checked back into the lineup for Fondy along with Lee Greshel. Randall with it into the forecourt just now. Gets it to Sprader. Inside open Greshel. Shot on the way. Good for Lee Greshel. Nice ball movement that time for Fondy. Lee's got 4, and the Cardinals are back to within 8 at 20-12. First half, three-pointer on the way, top of the key. Good for Mike Moldenhauer, another sophomore. 20-footer, top of the silo. He's got 5. 23-12, 3:35 left, second quarter. Milic with a basketball, forecourt bounce pass to Sprader. Free throw line extended to the right-hand side into the corner to Lee Greshel. Greshel back on top, and the Cardinals again swing on the perimeter. Sprader's got it inside to Greshel. 5-footer baseline, good for the franchise. He's got 6. Cardinals hanging close, 23-14. Shady drives down the lane on the right-hand side, backs into Pat Randall, and Randall is called for the foul. Dick, I don't think liked that call. He grabbed the basketball. Ooh, and he gives him a little underhanded softball throw. I don't know. That's a couple of calls, Greg, that's gone against Fond du Lac. And to me, and again, I'm not, believe me, I don't want to get on the ref. Don't do that. But it looked as if Randall was backtracking as much as he could. And that was right in front of Dick, and he didn't like it at all, and I can't say as I blame him. And I like Dick's 2-1 fastball right down the middle to the referee for a strike.
Now, I'll tell you what, how close is that to being a technical foul?
Well, I think Dick was smart enough to realize that the top side ref wasn't watching, and I don't know. Shady makes them both. 25-14, an 11-point bulge for the Spartans here in Fond du Lac. Milic gets it inbounds, backcourt, full court. Man-to-man pressure applied by North. Middle of the court, now forecourt, that's Milic. Back to Sprader, inside the circle at center court. Left-hand side, Milic. Couple of dribbles to the baseline and back on top to Ross. Randall now to Milic. Senior-laden team out there, Greg. You notice that, except for Pat Randall, who's a junior. Jump shot, free throw line, won't go for Fondy. Rebound, Oshkosh North. Kelly Flanagan gets the rebound, gets it ahead to Paul Vanden Bogard, and did he call that one? He sliced through the lane and put it off the backboard from about 10 feet out, but it went in. 27-14. Vanden Bogard might want to buy a lottery ticket tonight. Cardinals with a basketball. Left-hand side, Milic thought about the 3, dribbles to the free throw line, will launch a fadeaway 16-footer and miss it.
This is almost a complete opposite of what happened in Oshkosh.
Yep. North with a basketball. Corner on the left-hand side, Butler shoots quickly, no good. Rebound taken by Oshkosh North, but a foul, a pushing foul is called on the Spartans. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left, first half of action. Oshkosh North 27. Fond du Lac 14 on your Mike's Music scoreboard.
I will tell you this. I think the referees have called an even game here on both sides tonight. And there have been a couple of questionable calls. I think it's been a good...
pretty good refereed season this year.
Yeah, it has been.
Gone through a couple of them earlier in the 90s where there was some more intensity in the game than any missed call maybe. And there's a call there in the backcourt. Fans are kind of happy that a call was there against Oshkosh North Paul Vanden Bogard as Robbie Springborn was dribbling the rock and Springborn will head to the free throw line. But you know what? In the mid-'90s, early '90s, and even late '90s, all those games that Fond du Lac played, Greg, there was so much intensity that any call that was remotely close, you got more excited and got more into it. And like I said here tonight, not a bad crowd because this is such a big field house, but the crowd not quite as excitable this year. Have you noticed that? Springborn goes to the free throw line, misses. Rebound Oshkosh West. Here comes the Spartans, left to right. Shady to the free throw line, had it stolen away by Springborn. Ahead to Greshel, left side, head fake, shot good for Lee. Well, it was a gift to Robbie Springborn, and then he transitioned to Greshel, and he put it up and in with the kiss off the window. The left-hand side, the Cardinals are back to within 11, 27-16, with a buck and a half left here in the first half of action on your Mike's Music scoreboard. Butler, free throw line, left-hand side, inside for Kelly Flanagan. Boy, what was that, a shot or a pass? Went to the right-hand side, short shot, no good. Ross with his second rebound for Fond du Lac. And then he gives it back to Robbie Springborn. 1:15 left as Robbie walks it over the timeline right to left as we see it here live. And they get it inside for Ed. Oh, I thought he was going to get the flush, but he just laid it over the top. Score for Eddie Ross. Cardinals back to within 9, and it comes at a good time right near the end of the half. North led by as many as 13. Fadeaway jump shot, no good for Steve Burrow. Eddie Ross with his third rebound. Cardinals on a run here to close the half. Baseline, left-hand side, forecourt. Springborn now back to the top of the silo. What is that? 40 seconds left in the half. Gresham will launch a 16-footer and hit it. Lee just inside the three-point arc. How many? He's got 10, and Fondy closes to within 7. 28 seconds left in the half. Good job by the Redbirds. Boy, you like to make a run near the end of a quarter, and Fond du Lac has done that. Now North will play for the final shot of the half. North with a basketball. Pathashishwa, left-hand side to Butler. Just inside half court now on the right-hand side. Butler looks up, sees 9 seconds. Stops his dribble inside half court. Got into some trouble. Nearly threw it away. Got it ahead for 3. No good. Gresham with a rebound. Three-quarter court shot at the buzzer is off the mark. No good. And we have come to the end of the first half of action. 16 minutes in the books tonight at the Fieldhouse in Fond du Lac on Charter Communications TV Channel 14, on the radio Sunny 97.7. It's Oshkosh North. Oshkosh North with 9 in the first half. North led 15-6 after 1. Cardinals cut the lead to 7 at the half, 27-7. That's where we start the third quarter of play, and all set to bring you the third quarter once again. Here is Greg.
All right, Oshkosh North will get the basketball to start this second half from right to left across your sundial. You can picture that in your mind's eye. Top of the key, 3 is good to start the third quarter of play. Boldenhauer with the bucket. He's got 8, and it's a 10-point North lead. Greshel on the baseline right-hand side, traveled with the basketball. He got the pass from Mike Millage and kind of backpedaled a couple of steps and is whistled for the traveling violation, and so Oshkosh North will get it in backcourt, leading by 10. This is one of the high-powered offenses in the Fox Valley Association. North's problem this year has been defense, giving up nearly 60 points a game, but scoring's been no problem. Butler down low has a shot deflected. Rebound to Ross. Into the front court, Village. A little stutter step dribble, then gets his pocket picked in the corner. Stolen away by the Spartans. Quickly into the front court. A long pass from Vandenbogaard. Stolen momentarily by Sprader. And then he can't hold on to the basketball near the North bench. And Oshkosh North gets it back with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
North came back and opened the third quarter with a 3, and since then it's been dueling turnovers by both clubs here in the third quarter.
So the Spartans will inbound in front of their bench. Kelly Flanagan inbounds to Burrow. 10-footer on the way. Spins off the rim. Greshel there to clear the boards for the Redbirds. Into the front court to Saberlick. Between the circles to Springborn. He'll set up the Cardinal offense. Right-hand side to Saberlick. Just under 7 minutes left to go in period number 3. Cardinals trailing in this game by double digits. Left-hand side to Sprader. Now they get the ball down low to Ed Ross. He lays it over the front of the rim. It's good. 30-22. Ross has got 7. Three-pointer, top of the key, long, back of the rim. Flanagan missed the shot. Ross with his 5th rebound. Into the front court. Saberlick cut off on the baseline right-hand side. Springborn dribbles and passes to Sprader on the left wing. Top of the key for Greshel. Right-hand side, Saberlick. Set shot. Good for 3. 30-25, and Oshkosh North wants a timeout. 6:14 left to play in the third on your Mike's Music scoreboard. The Spartans 30, Fond du Lac 25 on the best game in town, Sunny 97.7.
With Lisa Gibbons, Hollywood Confidential. Sunday mornings at 6. Sunny 97.7 WFDL.
Well, the Cardinals on a 5-0 run. Frank Shady tries to settle his club down with the timeout. Oshkosh North gets the ball down low to Flanagan. Baseline 8-footer. He was wide open. And that was Burrow. He puts it up and in. And it's 32-25, again a 7-point lead. Vanden Bogaard reaching in from behind on Springborn is whistled for the foul, and that's the first foul of the second half on either team. And it comes with 5:53 left to play in the third quarter, but that's Vanden Bogaard's 3rd personal. So he'll come out, and freshman Jordan Shady, the coach's son, checks in. Cardinals with the basketball. Springborn has it on the right-hand side, right below us. Cardinals go cross-court to Saberlick. Greshel's pass down low for Ross is long, stolen away by Burrow. North into the front court. Driving inside the lane, Moldenhauer has it tipped from behind and stolen away. Here comes Springborn and the Cardinals. Right-hand side to Saberlick. Out top for Springborn, and he'll go back to Chris Saberlick on the right-hand side. Bounce pass to a wide-open Lee Greshel, and his 17-footer straight on is good. 32-27, a dozen in the game for Greshel. 5-point North lead with 5 minutes left to go in the third. Left-hand side, Shady for 3. It's good, but it's not going to count. A foul before the shot against Oshkosh North. A blocking foul away from the ball. That's the second time Oshkosh North has had a 3-point shot, taken away because of a foul away from the ball.
It was a blocking foul on Joe Butler, so they turn it over, and Fondy gets it back. Only trailing 32-27, so the Cardinals have slowly but surely gotten right back into this ball game.
Saberlick double team, falls to the court, a foul charge to Moldenhauer. And that'll be team foul number 3 on the Spartans. The Cardinals have yet to commit a foul in this second half. Saberlick will inbound at midcourt.
North is going to have to watch their fouls here, Greg, as you said already, with 3. And we've only played 3 minutes and 15 seconds here in the third quarter.
Saberlick with the basketball. Might have gotten a break there. He was double teamed, and it looked like North was going to come away with a steal. But they called the foul. Ed Ross on the block. Right-hand side, leans in for the shot, misses it. Tip knocked out of bounds to the Cardinals, and a foul on Ed Ross. Coming back to the top, trying to get the rebound, Tom, after he missed the shot. He came over the top, and he's whistled for the foul, and I think that's his second. Or is that his first?
That's
just his first.
Yeah, only his first personal. Missed opportunity right there for Fond du Lac.
Yeah. 5-foot shot by Ed was just a little too hard off the glass. North with the lead by 5. Three-pointer on the way. This one's going to be short off the front of the rim by Radke, and then rebound by Butler, but a foul by Oshkosh North. It's going to go against Joe Butler. They say he pushed off before he got the rebound.
Another foul on North. That's their 4th.
Saberlick for 3. No good off the side of the rim. Butler gets the rebound for Oshkosh North. There was a little pushing and shoving between Greshel and Butler. No foul called, and then North throws it away. down at the other end, and the Cardinals get it in backcourt halfway through this third quarter of play.
Boy, it really has gotten sloppy, hasn't it,
Yeah,
Greg?
it has.
Both teams really unable to control the basketball. That time, North tried to get it inside. The pass went over everybody's head and out of bounds.
Springborn brings it up for the Redbirds. Double teamed in backcourt. Springborn to Saberlick. He gets the ball blocked from behind. Out of bounds to the Cardinals. Last touch by Oshkosh North. Burrow got a hand, and it went out of bounds, and the Cardinals will inbound on the baseline to the left of their basket with 3:53 left to play in the third quarter, trailing by 5. Lee Greschel on the right wing. Couple of dribbles. He'll go cross court. It's stolen away. Oshkosh North steals it. Layup no good. And a foul on Matt Sprader. And the Spartans will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Boy, neither team able to handle the basketball. Turnover city here in the third quarter. North now heads to the free throw line for 2 shots.
So Oshkosh North, first free throw is up and in. It's good, 33-27. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And one more free throw coming up. On the way, Fondy58 makes both 34-27. North now by 7 with 3:40 left to play in the third quarter. Springborn in backcourt, gets out of the double team. Now nearly has the ball stolen away, throws it court. Saberlick for 3, and it's good. 37-30. Chris Saberlick with a pair of trifectas in this third quarter to pull the Cardinals to within 4. Closest they've been since early in the first half. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. North gets the ball down low. Radke, little jump hook from 5 feet out inside the paint is up and in. 36-30. That's Radke's first bucket of the game. North by half a dozen with 3:11 left to play in the third quarter. But since about midway through the second quarter, North has led by double digits, and Cardinals cutting into that lead. Saberlick for 3 again. This one's off the back of the rim. And Burrow clears the boards for the Spartans. Outlet to Shady. Drives down the lane. Puts the shot up. Blocked by Ross into the hands of Sprader. Ed Ross was waiting there as the 5'6" Shady went up for the shot. Ross with a 1.5 height advantage there. It was no contest. Greschel at the top of the key. Right-hand side to Saberlick. Robbie Springborn, a rare three-pointer from the top of the key, and he rings it, and it's a 3-point game. 36-33, Springborn with 5.
Well, Robbie's a pure shooter, Greg. He's spent so much time running the offense, doesn't get many open jump shots. That time a 20-footer straight up, top of the silo, nothing but the bottom of the net for Springborn.
36-33, give and go to Burrow down low, pump fake, fouled by Greschel. As he went up for the shot, Burrow will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And a 36-33 Oshkosh North lead.
Keep in mind, North led this basketball game by 13 points at one point, 27-14. And Fondy has come back to cut the lead.
First free throw is good, 37-33. So since that time, Fond du Lac has outscored Oshkosh North 19-13. North's Steve Burrow, the 6'4" senior post player, with one more opportunity from the charity stripe-bys. The bucket free throw is on the way. It's in the bucket. It's good. 37-33, 38-33 now. A 5-point lead again for the Spartans. And Kelly Flanagan checks back into North's lineup. Burrow leads with 6 points as he has a rest on the Spartan bench. Springborn in the backcourt, guarded by the freshman Shady. Springborn wheeling and dealing in backcourt behind the back dribble to the top of the key. Right-hand side for Saberlick. One dribble to Colin West between the circles. West back to Saberlick. Top of the key for Wiggy Bartelt. Now top of the key is Colin West. Left-hand side to Springborn. 18-footer on the way for Bartelt. No good. West with the offensive rebound and the putback from the left-hand side. His first bucket of the game, steal by Springborn. Springborn will slow it up. Wisely holds things up to Saberlich for the tie. For 3, no good. Rebound and a foul on the Cardinals. Butler came down with a rebound. West whistled for the foul.
It was a nice steal by Robbie Springborn on that outlet pass, and then he didn't have the numbers. He was 1-on-2. He held it up in the forecourt, got it to Chris Saberlich, who was wide open, just missed the 3. North then got the rebound, and Fond du Lac was called for the foul.
I guess one question I have right now, Joe Butler has been non-existent in this second half after scoring 9 first-half points.
3 fouls, Greg. I think he's, aware of that.
Burrow with the basketball at the top of the key, into the corner to Shady on the right-hand side. Goes around to Flanagan's screen. Left wide open from 3, halfway down, back out. Flanagan with the offensive rebound, misses the shot. Gets the rebound again and draws the foul. Bartelt is going to be whistled for the foul, and Flanagan will go to the free throw line for 2.
And that was a bad break for Fond du Lac. After that miss, the rebound, Greg, was coming right into the hands, I think, of Ed Ross, and it hit that rubber padding right on the bottom of the backboard and bounced straight out to Moldenhauer, and he grabbed, not Moldenhauer, to Kelly Flanagan. He grabbed it. His putback was no good, but he was fouled, and he goes to the line and makes the first.
69 seconds left in the third quarter, 39-35. Second throw is good, 40-35. Flanagan both free throws. He's got 5, and Oshkosh North up by 5. Springborn double teamed, in trouble, gets tied up, gets the ball nearly stolen away. To Bartelt, down the lane, dishes off for West, 14-footer, an air ball. By West, but right into the hands of Shady, and he's fouled by Ross. Good hustle by Colin West, but his save went right into the hands of Shady, and then Ross bumped into him for his second personal, and the 5th. Make that the 6th team foul on the Cardinals with 50 seconds left to play in the third.
Remember early in the third quarter, North had 4 fouls compared to none for Fond du Lac. Look at it now. Fondy's got 6. Butler only has 4.
Down the lane and lays it up and in. We just talked about Butler not getting into the scoring column in the second half. He has now. With the layup, he split the Cardinal defense and a 7-point North lead with 30 seconds left. Springborn hands off to Colin West on the right-hand side with 25 seconds left. Back to Springborn. Coach Dick Diener wants his team to play for the final shot. We're down to 17 seconds left. And Springborn standing about 5 feet away from Dick Diener. Hand side with 12 seconds left. Looks up at the clock with 9. Springborn one-on-one on Shady. Spin move, 10-footer inside the lane. Good. 42-37, 2 seconds left. Moldenhauer half-court shot at the buzzer just off the front of the rim. And we've come to the end of the third quarter of play. After 3 on your Mike's Music scoreboard, Oshkosh North 42, Fond du Lac 37 on the best game in town, Sunday 97.7.
Hi.
From sea, with a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is...
4th down, 3 yards to go. 2 minutes left. One checking account is all you need to win the game. With First Star Free Checking, we make banking as easy as 1, 2, 3. There's no minimum balance requirements, no monthly fees, and your first order of checks is absolutely free. So break out of the huddle, rush into your First Star office, and score big with First Star Free. Serving Fond du Lac with 3 locations, Main Street, Mars Street, and North Fond du Lac. First Star, bank without boundaries. $100 minimum deposit required to open account. Overdraft protection and check return are not available with First Star Free. Member FDIC.
WFDL.
Welcome back to Fond du Lac. We start quarter number 4. Cardinals trail 42-37. Fond du Lac gets the basketball to start the 4th quarter. Milich, Greshel, Sprader for 3. Left side, short, long rebound to Joe Butler. Butler is fouled. A reach-in foul on Matt Sprader, and North already to the bonus. I was just about to set the lineup. Fond du Lac's got Robbie Springborn, Lee Greshel, Mike Milich, Matt Sprader and Ed Ross out there right now. And now the Cardinals over the limit and North to the free throw line the rest of the way with every foul.
That's been a problem for the Cardinals this year. A lot of times they'll get a lot of reach and foul calls on them this year, haven't they?
Yep. Joe Butler makes the first, earns the bonus opportunity. 7:35 left, just underway fourth quarter. 43-37 North. 13 for Butler, 14 as he makes the second. Village to inbound, now full court pressure applied by North. And a foul on the inbound. Joe Butler is called for his fourth. Matt Sprader was trying to get the basketball, and Butler was called for the foul. He commits his fourth personal. Full court denial pressure right now for Oshkosh North. Milic, as you can see right there, waiting for the basketball from the ref, gets it, slaps the rock and looks to get it inbounds, does to Greshel. In the backcourt, Fondy to Springborn. Robbie now will dribble it up, yo-yos through the legs, now over the half-court line, left to right on your sundial. Top of the key, left-hand side, Milic. Looking inside for Ross, nothing there, back to the top to Robbie Springborn. Right back to the corner on the left to Milic. To Greshel, 17-footer, good for Lee Greshel. He stays hot. He's got 14. And the Cardinals cut the lead to 5, 44-39. North with the basketball, Steve Burrow. Stolen away by Springborn. Robbie will drive three-quarters court, lay it up. No, but he was fouled. And Robbie Springborn with a pickpocket job. He went three-quarters court. He laid it up. He was hammered on the play. And young Robbie Springborn to the free throw line. He'll have a pair of freebies. And he could draw Fond du Lac, Greg, to within 3 here if he makes them both. Robbie Springborn's played a real good game tonight.
Played a good defensive game. He's had the three-pointer from the top of the key, the driving jump shot at the end of the third quarter.
First free throw is good, 44-40. Robbie Springborn's got 8 so far tonight, going after number 9 right here. More importantly, trying to draw the Redbirds to within 3. His second free throw is also good. Good thing he's got his mother's touch from the charity stripe. He made them both. His dad, Roger, on the bench, sporting a real nice dark gray sweater with the black slacks and the blue light special Kmart shoes. Looking good. GQ Springborn tonight on the bench. His son, Robbie, playing well.
Roger has single-handedly kept Kmart in business.
Yes, he has. Long three-pointer for North. They answer Mike Moldenhauer. Boy, that was a 22-footer, and Moldenhauer's got 11. 47-41 with 6.5 minutes left. On the other end, long jump shot, no good for Mike Milic. Oshkosh North gets the rebound. Shady into the forecourt to Vanden Boogart. Right-hand side to Moldenhauer. Another three from 22. He shot at 21, and North got the rebound.
Well, Cardinals were standing around after the shot.
And North out-hustled Fondy right there on the offensive end. Top of the key, right-hand side, Vanden Boogart, sidewalk into the corner. Gets it to Moldenhauer, into the lane. Nice pass, cross-court. Steve Burrow got the basket, a beautiful feed from Kelly Flanagan for the easy layup. Oshkosh North 49, Fond du Lac 41. We'll keep it right here, Greg. It's a 20-second timeout. Boy, a nice feed by North. They drew the defense in the toaster. Just when Fondy got close, they got it to 3 after Robbie Springborn made those free throws. North has answered with a run of 5 straight. It's now 49-41, and Dick Diener calls a 20-second timeout to settle this down a little bit.
Well, North's Moldenhauer, I think, we'll see if this is a turning point, but Moldenhauer missed a 25-foot three. It was an air ball. There were 3 Cardinal players around the basketball, 1 North player, and North ends up getting the rebound and then converts it into a bucket.
Again, full court pressure applied by Oshkosh North. Sprader still in the backcourt now, dribbles over the timeline, left-hand side to Springborn. Inside to Ross on the low block. Eddie with a nice power move from the low block on the left-hand side. He backed the defender down and got the easy shot off the glass. 9 for Ross, 49-43. 5.5 left, and Oshkosh North turns it over at the free throw line. Mike Moldenhauer traveled with a basketball.
Well, maybe he dragged his pivot foot.
Yeah, I think he did. And Fond du Lac will get it back, but not until Robbie Springborn gets his contact back in. He puts it in, and now Chris Saberlich will inbound on the baseline. Still full court pressure. Token pressure here right now. Man-to-man applied by North. Fondy in the white, North in the black. Springborn to half court. Left-hand side, Saberlich. Left open for three. Chris made the three-pointer, and a foul is called on who?
Fond du Lac.
Well, the basket's going to count. And they called Lee Greshel apparently inside pushing. And so we'll walk to the other end. Chris Saberlich canned a three from 20 feet out on the left-hand side, and then Lee Greshel was nabbed inside apparently for the push. Hey, look at the scoreboard. 49-46. The Cardinals answer with their own 5-point run. 3-point ball game. Still a lot of time, too. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left here in regulation. That's on your Mike's Music scoreboard. Vanden Bogaard with the bonus. He missed it badly. Rebound taken by Chris Saberlich.
Now the Cardinals can tie with a three.
Tie it with a bomb. Go to within one with a two, and there's a driving layup from Matt Sprader. He put it up. He put it in from the left-hand side, and he was fouled on the play, and Matt Sprader could tie this basketball game, and we'll see if he does it. Frank Shady calls a timeout. 49-48, Oshkosh North with 5:11 left on your Mike's Music scoreboard. We're back after this.
At National Exchange Bank, we provide you what you expect and deserve in a bank. Convenient locations, South Main and North Main in Fond du Lac. You want local decisions. Lending and deposit decisions are made right here in your backyard. No corporate headquarters. You want personalized service. Every employee at National Exchange Bank is focused on your financial goals. Convenience with the advantages of a locally owned independent bank. National Exchange Bank, member FDIC.
Well, Tom and Greg back on the Sun and on Charter Communications, Channel 14 on the Tube. It has been a game of little runs here in the fourth quarter. North is at a 5-point run. Fondy's at a 5-point run. And now Fondy on the verge of tying this basketball game if Matt Sprader can make the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Fondy got a quick basket there. Sprader drove down the lane, the right left-hand side, put it up and in. He was fouled. Sprader trying to tie it and does. We're tied at 49 for the first time in a long time. All right, North with a basketball. Almost stolen away by Robbie Springborn, but he tipped it out of bounds. And North will reload. North in their blacks with the green and gold numerals and trim. Fondy in their whites with the red and black numerals and trim. Paul Vanden Bogaard with it, just inside half court, left-handed dribble to Butler on the left-hand side. Back to the top of the key to Steve Burrow. To Vanden Bogaard, right-hand side to Moldenhauer in the corner. Moldenhauer dribbles to the top of the key, left-hand side to Vanden Bogaard. Bounce pass inside for Burrow. Into the lane, short hook shot, good for Steve Burrow, and he was fouled by Ed Ross. Steve Burrow got the pass on the low block on the left side of the lane. With his right hand, he dribbled into the lane. A little half-hook shot that was good. And Eddie Ross commits the foul, his third personal. And Steve Burrow will have the three-point play opportunity, Greg.
He's got 10 tonight, Tom, and a good strong move.
And he missed the free throw. Oh, and a foul on Lee Greshel battling for the rebound. So Burrow missed the free throw. Well, I think it was a lane violation. Lane violation. Burrow missed it again. Rebound tip controlled by Eddie Ross. 51-49. 2-point basketball game. Cardinals. Saberlich, forecourt right-hand side to Greshel. Top of the key. Lee with a long jump shot. He hit it. We're tied again at 51. Greshel from 18 just inside the arc. And now inside, a pass tipped out of bounds by Ed Ross. North will keep it. Boy, a seesaw job here in the fourth quarter. We're not even halfway through yet. 4:21 left.
Lee Greshel saving his best game for last, Tom. He's got 16 points tonight.
North with the inbounds. Right-hand side, Mike Moldenhauer. Bounce pass to the elbow to Kelly Flanagan. Right back to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer backs his way towards half court and gives it to Vanden Bogart. 5'8" senior. Holds it now as North. North is going to spread out the offense, Greg, and go four corners. Nope, they're just going to set up the offense. Vanden Bogart left-hand side to Moldenhauer. Back to the top. That's Burrow with it. Burrow down the lane, 13-footer. Good. Clutch basket by Steve Burrow. North regains the lead. 53-51. 3:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Cardinals, Springborn, down the lane. Bounce pass to Greshel. Shot blocked and taken away by Steve Burrow. And then Lee Greshel tipped it out of bounds. Steve Burrow coming up huge the last two possessions for Oshkosh North.
Steve Burrow taking control for the Spartans, the senior. Lee Greshel, the senior, for the Cardinals. It's Burrow and Greshel going at it here in the fourth quarter.
53-51, 3:25 left. On the other end, shot up and good. A driving layup by Paul Vanden Bogart off the window. North now by 4. 55-51. Springborn in the backcourt, now to the forecourt. To Sprader. Left-hand side, free throw line extended. Sprader to Greshel at the elbow, right-hand side, Springborn. Thought about the three, but gets it back to Sprader. Cardinals will reload. Greshel just inside the arc. Another jump shot. No. Off the front of the rim and tied for the rebound, Mike Moldenhauer. They've scored 4 straight. Going for 6 right here. North with a 4-point lead. 2:48 left in the game. Bounce pass inside. Nearly stolen away. Joe Butler will launch a long three. It's no good, but Kelly Flanagan gets the rebound. Back to Vanden Bogart. North will reload. They shot the air ball, but they got the rebound.
They're going to try to run some clock now with a 4-point lead. Under 2.5 minutes left to play in the game.
Yep, 2:25 left. Vanden Bogart. Guarded by Springborn. Left side sidewalk, and now a baseline drive. Shot blocked. Eddie Ross with a Mary Kay facial. Picked up by Springborn. To Eddie. Inside shot up. Oh, Eddie missed the layup. There was some contact, but Eddie missed the layup, and Oshkosh North wants a timeout. So, with 2:06 left in regulation, Oshkosh North 55, Fond du Lac 51 on the best game in town, Sunny 97.7, and Charter Communication, Channel 14.
Get off the bench and into the game with First Star Free Checking. Our team of financial experts will help you tackle all your banking needs. The First Star Free Checking game plan gives you no minimum balance requirements, no monthly maintenance fees, and your first order of checks is free. Rush into your local First Star office today to open your account. Serving Fond du Lac with 3 locations, Main Street, Mars Street, and North Fond du Lac. First Star, bank without boundaries. $100 minimum deposit required to open account. Overdraft protection and check return are not available with First Star Free. Member FDIC.
WFDL.
Well, we're back in Fond du Lac. 2:06 left. Been an exciting basketball game. North leads it 55-51. They have never relinquished the lead here in the game, Greg.
Cardinals tied it a couple of times here in the fourth.
In the backcourt, double team, Vanden Bogart. Dribble, still in the backcourt, under pressure, still in the backcourt. Oh, there's a travel, no call. North just got it to the forecourt. They launch a three, no good. Butler got the rebound, put it up, put it in, but they're going to call before the shot a foul on Chris Saberlich. Boy, I thought North traveled as they were under extreme pressure, bringing the basketball up. There was no call made. Butler then got control of it. He made the shot, but the call was before the shot. And Joe Butler now with 2 free throws as Fondy is over the limit double bonus situation the rest of the way for the Spartans. Butler's first free throw is good.
Well, with the minute 49 left to play, Butler makes both of these free throws. It's a 6-point game. Tom, it's down to that point again where Oshkosh North can win it at the free throw line.
Yeah, Butler's had a good night, hasn't he? The freshman. Second free throw, good.
15 points in the game.
6-point run for Oshkosh North. Remember, Fondy tied it at 51 each. Robbie Springborn yo-yos into the forecourt to Saberlich on the right-hand side. Back to Springborn. Cardinal swing to the left now to Sprader. Bounce pass to Greshel on the silo to Saberlich. Silo left-hand side to Sprader. Free throw line extended. Back to Springborn to Greshel. Cardinals moving it on the perimeter. Springborn to Saberlich to Springborn. Jump shot. 15-footer by Robbie Springborn is good. Hey, good night for Robbie. He's got 11. Cardinals back to within 4. A minute and 60. Now a steal by Springborn to Greshel. And Lee Greshel gets a basket. Nice pick from behind by Springborn. Ahead to Greshel, who got the steal. It's a 2-point game. North with the basketball to the forecourt. Vanden Bogaard. 55 seconds left. It's a 2-point game. 57-55 North. That's on your Mike's Music scoreboard. Butler to the center of the court to Vanden Bogaard. In the corner on the right-hand side. Vanden Bogaard knocked over Springborn, no call. And now a call on Chris Saberlich. Boy, Robbie Springborn was knocked over. No call there. And then the reach-in foul whistled against Fondy. And so to the free throw line for Oshkosh North is the sophomore Mike Moldenhauer. And Dick Diener wants to make him think about it. 42 seconds left. Fondy trailing by 2, 57-55 on Charter Communications Channel 14 and on the best game in town, Sunny 97.7.
Down 3 yards to go. 2 minutes left. One checking account is all you need to win the game. With First Star Free Checking, we make banking as easy as 1, 2, 3. There's no minimum balance requirements, no monthly fees, and your first order of checks is absolutely free. So break out of the huddle, rush into your First Star office, and score big with First Star Free. Serving Fond du Lac with 3 locations, Main Street, Mars Street, and North Fond du Lac. First Star, bank without boundaries. $100 minimum deposit required to open account. Overdraft protection and check return are not available with First Star Free. Member FDIC.
So Oshkosh North can win this game at the free throw line if they make their free throws. They make both of them here. Cardinals have to get the ball back twice and score.
Mike Moldenhauer, keep in mind he gets 2 here. First free throw, no good. He gets a second. Moldenhauer, just a sophomore, 6'2". 42 seconds left. North 57, Fond du Lac 55.
Now Fond du Lac has had 4 3-pointers tonight. He makes this, it's a 3-point game.
Moldenhauer sets, shoots, got it. 58-55. Chris Saberlich will inbound to Robbie Springborn. Nice game tonight for Robbie. Dribbles up into the forecourt, left-hand side. Still dribbling, top of the key, down the lane. Springborn shot on the way, no good. Eddie Ross had the rebound, and then it was tipped out of his hands.
Robbie Springborn got away with a travel, Tom. He got the ball and jumped forward about 2 steps, landed on both feet, put the shot up.
I disagree. I don't think he traveled there. Didn't matter. The ref didn't think so either. 58-55. What is that? 30 seconds left. Chris Saberlich will inbound. Cardinals trailing by 3. 58-55 on your Mike's Music scoreboard. Frank wanted a timeout, didn't get it. Let's see what happens here. Saberlich open for 3. It's a tie game. Cardinals worked the beautiful inbound. Saberlich inbounded. He went around the back of the defense. Free throw line extended on the right-hand side. They got him the basketball, and Chris Saberlich has tied this game with his trifecta. It's now 58-58. with 22 seconds left. And I'll tell you what, Greg, Frank Shady wanted a timeout before Fond du Lac inbounded. He didn't get it, and I think his players were caught off guard there. It was a beautiful backdoor diagram play by Dick Diener. They got Chris Saberlich to inbound. He went underneath the basket around the back of the defense. Sprader got it on the top of the key, passed it right-hand side to Saber, and it was nothing but the bottom of the net for Chris. And we have a tie basketball game at 58 apiece.
Cardinals with 5 3-pointers now tonight, 4 of them by Chris Saberlich, all of them in the second half. 2 threes for Saberlich in the fourth quarter. He's got a dozen.
He's got 12. Robbie Springborn has had a good game scoring-wise tonight, too. What does he have? 2, 5, 7, 9, 11 for Springborn.
18 for Lee.
Yes, it's good to see several players in double digits. On our drive home from the Appleton West game, we were commenting about not a lot of balanced scoring, especially in double digits. Well, they're getting it tonight, and you can tell it's a 58-all basketball game. North has not trailed since early in our first quarter. All right, here we go. 20 seconds left. North will undoubtedly play for the final shot. North with it, Butler. Right-hand side gets it to Burrow. Burrow with it, top of the key, dishes off to Mike Moldenhauer, back near half court, 7 seconds left. Moldenhauer into the lane, 16-footer, good! With 1 second left, Mike Moldenhauer, an 18-footer at the buzzer, no, not at the buzzer, with 1.1 seconds left. It's a 60-58 game. Moldenhauer's got 14, but none bigger than that 18-footer. And now a technical called on Fond du Lac. I can't believe it.
That's the game.
I don't know why there was a technical. I'm sorry, I was looking away. I'm not quite sure why a technical was called.
Dick Diener said something to the referee, and now Oshkosh North will get the free throws and the basketball, and this game's over.
I'm wondering, Greg, because
did Fond du Lac have a timeout?
They may not have. Dick was not very animated. What Dick was trying to do, Greg, is get 3 seconds on the clock, I believe. I think Fondy called a timeout, and they didn't have any. So a technical foul was called. Mike Moldenhauer to the line to ice it. First free throw, good. Oh, that's unfortunate. 61-58.
Well, even with 1 second left, Tom, I'm not sure what type of a shot the Cardinals would have been able to get.
Moldenhauer's second free throw off the mark. It doesn't matter. Oshkosh North, after the technical, Greg, gets the basketball.
Yep.
What an unfortunate ending to a very exciting basketball game.
I'll tell you what. Maybe this is the only hope for the Cardinals, because the ball's going to be inbounded at midcourt. If they can get a 5-second violation, they'll get the ball at midcourt with 1 second left instead of in the backcourt. That's the only hope, is to prevent Oshkosh North from inbounding the ball, either stealing it or getting a 5-second violation.
I don't know what the referee, I'm guessing, and I apologize, I was writing the score down after that Moldenhauer make, and I glanced down and saw Dick just chatting. He wasn't very animate with the ref, but they whistled the tee. Now North will inbound it with just 1 second left. Looking. They do get it into Joe Butler, and the game is over. 61-58. Fond du Lac is beaten at home tonight by Oshkosh North. Oh, what a tough loss for the Redbirds in the season finale. Well, Fond du Lac falls to 9-9 in the conference, 10-10 on the season. It was an exciting basketball game, but Fond du Lac just comes up short tonight, 61-58 on your Mike's Music scoreboard. We'll come back to wrap it up for you on the best game in town, Sunny 97.7. Yep.
Is that old sports injury starting to get the best